Okay, so here's a close-up of the finished product. Now, one thing I know all these green leaves are going to fall off these branches I cut. So this is going to leave, it'll leave some opening, but the purpose here is not necessarily to cover every single opening. It's just to break up your outline, give you a little bit of concealment, and allow for you to move a little bit when you get uncomfortable. So here's the view from the back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down about 50 yards, and there's my pit. Go down about 50 yards and walk back up and get in here and see what it looks like from back there. Okay, that's a that's a zoomed in spot or shot, I should say, from 50 yards. And of course, you're seeing the underside of those leaves, which are lighter in color, and so it does stick out right now. But think about in a couple of weeks, that's going to blend in well. So let me just run up here. Deer poop all in here. Okay, whew, that was 3 hours of pretty hard work. But there again, everything nowadays just comes so easy to everybody. And to me, now, don't get me wrong, I like modern conveniences like anybody else. Okay? But when everything just comes easy, especially if you're going hunting, and the experience is just show up without any skill, see something, and shoot. And just take something out of it. And a lot of these guys my age remember those days where you hunted from what they call can't see or can see to can't see. I mean, you hunted all day, and you didn't sit in some recliner in a shooting house and look at your iPhone. You hunted. You carried you a can of beanie weenies or Vienna sausages in the woods and some soda crackers, and you stayed at it. And here's another thing. While I'm on this little talk about hunting, I remember when the guy that killed the spike or the forkhorn, we weren't jealous of him. We celebrated with him. We were happy for him that he got a buck. And we didn't talk about, oh, you should have let it grow and all that. And I understand that there is, you shouldn't be shooting every young buck out there. I know that because I'm a biologist. I know deer management. But the satisfaction, okay, so doing stuff yourself, I scouted, built that blind, I didn't build that tomahawk, but I built the handle. Osage orange handle, been in there about 15 years. been a really good tool. I've got a knife on. Remember, I just did a series on building a simple knife. That's pretty simple. It's got one more component than the simple knife does. It has an Osage orange handle with a Murphy blade. Built it last year. Gutted a bunch of deer with it. Skinned a bunch of deer with it. I've carried it fishing. Okay, so there again, having those things that you work on, that you carry with you, that become part of the hunt. And to me, each person is own. I get a lot of satisfaction out of that, a lot of enjoyment. So when I'm sitting down to, you know, a venison burger or a bowl of venison chili or something like that, then all that kind of comes together in my mind. All that took place, and here again, I could do all the right things, but until the Creator brings the deer by me, nothing's going to happen. I can't make the deer move, and you can't either. That's why, to me, I pray before every hunt. If the Lord wants to give me a deer today, it's up to Him. Certainly, in the scheme of things, there's much more important things in the world for the Lord to do than to give me a deer. And you too. But if He chooses to, then I'll be thankful. If He chooses not to, I'm going to be thankful. Just for the ability to get up and breathe and walk and come out to the world of creation and enjoy a morning. Praise His name. Because He's done something for me that no matter what happens, I could never do, and that's He's forgiven me of my sins and saved my soul and put His seal on me, the seal of the Holy Spirit. And for that, all the deer in the world, all the guns in the world would not, all the money in the world cannot make up for that. There's no way. There's no way we can thank Him enough. There's no way. Praise His name. Praise His holy name. I hope you've enjoyed this. Feel free to comment. I'll try to get back with you if you ask a question or something. And thank you for watching and sharing this with me. But guess what I sat down next to? A piece of fat butter. All right. Get up like an old man, didn't I?